There's a whole variety of ways to create a handle. I'm going to show you how I create the handle for this mug. I start by rolling out these little blanks. So I'm going to take a little ball of wedged clay. It's a little larger than I need, but it's easier to start with a larger piece. I'm going to put some pressure on the end to create this sort of little tail shape. And then I'm going to cut it to length. Last thing is just fold under a little bit the edges so it's ready to attach. I'm going to attach the handle and I'm going to score the mug where I'm going to attach it. Upper attachment is going to be no closer than 1/4 of an inch to the rim. And then I'm going to put the base attachment about right here. So I'm going to mark those, score those two areas, wet them. Next I'm going to score the attachment for the handle. Wet it. As I make the attachment, I'm pressing very firmly, but not distorting the handle. I'm also making sure to close off all gaps. So I'm going to wet my finger and come in and just smooth out any areas around and holes around the edge of that handle attachment. Start pulling the handle from where the attachment occurs. Keep the pressure on the center of the handle with your thumb. You want to pull a lot more toward the end and thin it out quite a bit. You'll note that ridges are beginning to form, and every so often smooth them out, make them even, continue the pressure, thinning out the end of the handle. I want to also make sure to do the same pulling process on the back of the handle so that it's smooth and feels good in the hand. I'm going to do the final pulling and then I'm going to attach. Leave a little bit extra clay to get the right sort of shape. Now you want to finish this off so that you don't have to touch the handle and put any extraneous marks on it. The shape isn't the best, so I'm going to go in with a wet finger and get the shape that I want. Pulling a handle actually is a little more difficult than it looks, so you probably want to practice before you do it on a mug. I would just grab a hunk of clay that's wedged and start practicing. And this type of practice is really good. You can use a little less clay. You can try different ways. You know, instead of pulling down the center, pull down the edges for a little differently shaped handle.